Today, I'm going to convince you why you need to start your 2026 goals today. Yes, we're in December. Yes, December just pretty much started, but you're going to go ahead and get yourself prepped for your future self to be successful. One of the ways we're going to do that is going ahead to start our goals today. I'm going to convince you to do that. So by the end of this video, let me know if I've convinced you. Okay? All right. So when we think about January, we already know that we'll be coming off a holiday. We already know that we would have eaten our pies and cookies. We would have hung out, gotten our gifts, had our family time, got the kids back to school, started back with our routine to work. All of those things will be happening in January. Different sleep schedules will have to resume, all of that. Work that you put off because you're like, oh, the holiday is coming, or work that you rushed to complete and now you have to start new projects. All of that happens in January. So starting new goals in January is not always ideal because you're already starting so much more new things. Like everything is new. Everybody's reminding you it's the new year. Everybody's telling you you need a New Year's resolution. You need a new goal. All of that. Why not go ahead and take the pressure off the newness and start now? Go ahead and start implementing routines that are going to help you implement new goals in January. Go ahead and start formulating what you want to work on. The other thing is, starting now allows you that buffer time that I always talk about, that time that we don't always give ourselves in between activities. We don't always give ourselves that time in between the years either, because as a mom, what happens? We have to plan the children's vacation. We have to plan family get-togethers. We have to plan meals that people have to eat while they're off. We have to plan trips, like all of that. Plan, do. Even though we know it's a break, even though we know it's vacation, that load that we have as moms is real. It's like an imaginary load because people don't think about it. They're like, oh, it's just part of being a mom. It's just part of having a family that you have laundry all the time, that you always have dishes, that there's chores that always need to be done, things that need to be dusted, ideas and tasks and events and appointments that have to be put on the schedule. But who usually ends up doing that? Usually the mom. A lot of times, yes, you can get help from your spouse, your kids, all of that. But then as a mother, especially myself, I always feel like I can delegate some things and turn some things over and they do it. But I still feel like in my mind, I have to be like, let me make sure that they did that, or let me make sure that it's getting done, or did this get scheduled? And I still end up checking back. Yes, that is me. Check with me in February, March to see if I've let some of that go even better, because it's hard. It's hard because you want to make sure it gets done. You want to make sure that it's done appropriately, but you just also want to be a support. Like, I think that's my biggest thing. My biggest thing is not that I think people are going to do it incorrectly. That might be some of it, but the biggest thing for me is I just want to be supportive. That's how I see myself as being supportive, is taking care of tasks and putting things on schedules and making sure people get from A to B on time, ready to go, have what they need, have the supplies that they need. And in my mind, that is part of who I am. So just, again, check with me in March, see if I've let some of that go. So starting now gives you that buffer time that we sometimes ignore. And it's an important time. It's important because it gives you room to think. It gives you time to develop. It gives you time to think. It gives you room to develop. It gives you the space to think, well, maybe this isn't going to work, or maybe this is not what I want to focus in on. Let me strategize and change to something else. So moving ahead, let's start thinking about one thing. What is one goal that you're going to work on in 2026? Go ahead and formulate it. If you already have it, let me know what it is. One of the things, I just already told you one of my things, and that is I'm going to try to let people do more, because my children are maturing. They're getting older, and my husband always tells me, you need to let them do more. This is how they're going to learn. They need more responsibility. Yes. So one of my goals is to allow them to dream more, because what sometimes, because we have knowledge of things and we have ability and experience, we sometimes tell our kids, oh, well, no, you don't want to try that because X, Y, and Z. But they might be the ones that it actually works for. Or what if that is part of the gift that God gave them, and they're going to be great at it. Just because you weren't great at it or you saw somebody else fail doesn't mean that their dream can't come to pass. So one of my goals is to support them in becoming more independent, but also in dreaming more, in allowing themselves to realize that they can do great things. And it doesn't have to be the greatness that I think they need to achieve. It's the greatness that they know they can achieve. So that's one of my goals. What's one of yours? One of the things that helps us right now as we write our goals in December and not January is we're not trying to make them too lofty. We are taking our time to describe what we want, and then we are putting a plan in place. But we're not going so big that it seems like we'll never accomplish it. This is taking some of the pressure off of let's create this wild dream and goal that seems so huge that it's going to take 10 years. Yes, those long-term goals are great, but let's put in practice a goal that we can accomplish in 12 weeks. Let's do quarter goals. So then at the end of the year, we've accomplished that much more and become even greater. When we start our goals now, we are focusing in on ourselves. Some of the time, again, we try to look at others and put others before ourselves. But these early goals are for us. I want you to think about what you want, what those things are that maybe you didn't accomplish in 2025, but you want to and know you can accomplish. So why not make them happen in 2026? Go ahead, formulate your goals, put them in a format where you know that they are relevant to you, you know that you can achieve them, you have a time frame that you're going to use them, and know that you can put a plan in place to help you accomplish them. And start. This again is our momentum. This is us not saying, okay, it's the end of the year, we're stopping, and then we have to get our momentum going again and start something new. We are starting in December for 2026. The date on the calendar does not matter. So whatever day you're watching this, even if this is next year, 2026 is already in full swing, doesn't mean that you can't establish a new habit and start new goals today when you see this. So I'm going to encourage you to go ahead, keep the momentum going. Go ahead, start with a new goal. Go ahead, put yourself first, and see what you can accomplish. I'm so glad that you watched this video. Let me know if I've convinced you to start your goals in 2025, if you're watching this in December, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye.